Alright, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And in today's video, I got some Tom MacDonald and Calhoun. We have the Brave album, and we have Fire Emojis. And Madchild. Okay, so Madchild's in this. It's a whole all-star cast. Now, believe it or not, guys, this is the fourth reaction I've done today. And you're looking at me, you're like, but you haven't uploaded anything. Well, yeah, kind of, okay? I did a 21 Pilots this morning, it got blocked. So since that one got blocked, I did another 21 Pilots, and that one got blocked. I don't know why I chose to do another 21 Pilots, but I did. It got blocked. So I just cleared 2 Easy Mills that got blocked, and I added 2 21 Pilots that got blocked. So now I'm dealing with those. For whatever reason, the last couple of weeks has been awful with the. I've been blocked more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the past year on this channel. So what the hell's going on? I have no idea, but it's frustrating me. I then sat down and I did a whole reaction to Fire Emojis. Spent a half an hour talking to my computer. Never hit record. Never hit record. So I was just talking and doing the reaction to nobody. So here we are. So we're going to do it again. This song, like I said, it's on their album. I have the album. I've heard it. This is a hype song. All right, not like a bunch of deep messages in this one. There's definitely more meaningful songs on that album, but this song's fire. All right, that's why they call it Fire Emojis. It's fire. It's amazing. So let's just get right into this and give it a listen. See what they got for us today.
Yeah, I don't want it with me, all of the homies are shooters. That's the FBI hacking in all my computers. I drink booze and I get stupid, shoot you in your heart like Cupid. Dude, it's just like...
Alright, FBI hacking into the computers, I drink booze and I get stupid, shoot you in the heart like Cupid. Okay, nice little double. Like shooting an arrow, Cupid's arrow through your heart, you know. But literally like shooting you with a gun through the heart. So that's nice there. Nice way to start, Tom.
Hacking in all my computers. I drink booze and I get stupid, shoot you in your heart like Cupid. Dude, it's just like Eminem said in that song. I just lose it.
I love that part too. You know, being a fan of M growing up, that was a song that we listened to quite often. So when he did that, when I first heard that, I about shit my pants. That was awesome. Go listen to Lose Yourself.
Dude, it's just like Eminem said in that song. I just lose it. I'm the one that y'all should be afraid of. Popping y'all with shots from a helicopter with chain guns.
All right. So he's the one you should be afraid of. He's going to pop you from helicopters with chain guns. Now you know and don't look down. You know, what did he do? He paid his pilot to drive slow. To fly low. Drive slow. Fly low. Fly low. To fly low and do a drive-by. Fly-by. Whatever. Oh my god, my brain's already fried today. So yeah, so, you know, another symbolism, kind of like the same deal. You know, he was having his pilot fly low and do a flyby, and now he's popping you with a chain gun from a helicopter. So, same sort of symbolism there.
Should be afraid of popping y'all with shots from a helicopter with chain guns. Biggest current independent rapper in the game, cause popping like mixing vodka with pain drugs. Whoa, man, I swear to God, popping y'all with shots from a helicopter with chain guns. Biggest current independent rapper in the game, cause
biggest current independent rapper in the game, cause all right, and absolutely. I mean, it's undeniable at this point. The amount of billboards this man has walked away with in the past, what, year has it been going on? Probably not even quite a year. It's impressive. It's actually like mind-blowing. Every song that he puts out, billboard. I mean, the guy's a monster right now in the game, and definitely the biggest independent artist. Currently, yeah, and probably of all time, because he's a true independent. You know, there's guys back in the day, like I believe EPMD was independent, and he was a pretty big name rapper, all right? But he wasn't like a true, I mean, he was independent-ish, okay? Like Tom is down there, you know, signing, packaging, and sending out albums, okay? I doubt EPMD was doing that. So, you know, from where he is right now, he is currently the biggest, and arguably probably the biggest of all time. I mean, a case can certainly be made. And if he isn't yet, by the end of his career, I mean, there'll be no doubt. There'll absolutely be no doubt.
I was shots from a helicopter with chain guns. Biggest current independent rapper in the game, cuz popping like mixing vodka with pain drugs. Whoa, man, I swear to God, I'm on a roll.
Don't mix your vodka with pain drugs, okay? Don't do that. It's not a good idea. I mean, if you ride the line and you know where your tolerance levels are at, you'll be okay. But I mean, it's very easy to make a big mistake doing that.
Cause popping like mixing vodka with pain drugs. Whoa, man, I swear to God, I'm on a roll. Got these rappers looking at me thinking hashtag goals. Man, I run it, be gunning with nothing. I summoned all of the blood and guts in my stomach to get a dub and become this the boys' call.
That whole part is sweet. All right, let's break that down. I think we need to break down there.
I swear to God, I'm on a roll. Got these rappers looking at me thinking hashtag goals. Man, I run it, be gunning with nothing. I summoned all of the blood.
I'm running, be gunning with nothing. I've been gunning with nothing.
Rappers looking at me thinking hashtag goals. Man, I run it, be gunning with nothing. I summoned all of the blood and guts in my stomach.
He summoned all the blood and the guts in his stomach to get that dub or something like that. That's how he finishes it, right?
Vodka with pain drugs. Whoa, man, I swear to God, I'm on a roll. Got these rappers looking at me thinking hashtag goals. Man, I run it, be gunning with nothing. I summoned all of the blood and guts in my stomach to get a dub and become this the boys' call.
Yes, to get a dub and become this, okay? So he had to dig deep. He had to reach down into his guts to pull out what was necessary to get that dub, to get the win, okay? Which, when he reached down into his guts originally, what he pulled out was Dear Rappers, okay? And he pulled that out of his guts, out of his the core of his being, because that's something that he was very passionate about, obviously, probably, still is to this day. For all the reasons that we know, okay? So he was able to grab that song and pull it out of his guts and get that first win, okay? And it's been nothing but W since. So he raps how he feels, what he feels about, what he's passionate about. And since he's rapping from his guts, okay, he's always going to get the dub. He's always going to get the dub. It's always coming, all right? Because, what he's talked about in his songs, the stuff that he's gone through in his life is why so many people are attracted to him as an artist, okay? It's why we flock to him. So as long as he continues doing that, okay, as long as he gives us real music, okay, that he is passionate about, it's always going to be good. There's no possible way it can't be.
Gunning with nothing, I summoned all of the blood and guts in my stomach to get a dub and become this the boys' call. Better get some cocoa and a cold, put 100.
The boys' cold. Better get some cocoa and a coat, okay? It's pretty cold outside. You're going to need some hot cocoa when you come in. Grab yourself a Coke. Get all cozy over there. That's how cold Tom MacDonald is, all right? And he's going to tell you he has, $150,000 around his neck and his chest is froze, okay? So the diamonds that are on his necklace are freezing you because they're just so icy, and he is so cold that you're going to need some hot cocoa, some hot cocoa, and a warm coat.
I'm to get a dub and become this the boys' call. Better get some cocoa and a cold. Put 150,000 around my neck, my chest is froze. I
Right
get
there.
it like the hitman that worked for Hillary Clinton. When a witness finds her emails, that'll get her sent to prison.
Okay. You caught the Hillary Clinton bar there. How do you say that? The hitman's gonna.
Get some cocoa and a cold.
Remember how he put it. Hold
My
on.
neck, my chest is froze. I kill it like the hitman that worked for Hillary Clinton.
He kills it like the hitman who works for Hillary Clinton. Okay.
When a witness finds her emails, that'll get her sent to prison.
When he witnesses the emails that'll get her sent to prison or whatever. So it's funny. Like, Tom's an apolitical person. Okay. He'll point out hypocrisies from either side in the cancel culture aspect of politics. But when it comes down to like legitimate, what do you think of this candidate? What do you think of that candidate? I doubt he can go in depth because he said, politics aren't his thing. He just calls out the hypocrisies. He's a normie, okay? So that a normie even knows the Hillary Clinton meme, okay, is hysterical. That's how like weird shit is around that family. That normal people understand the, two to the back of your head reference and stuff like that. So, it's just funny. Very funny. I enjoy that.
Work for Hillary Clinton when a witness finds her emails that'll get her sent to prison. I'm a big star with some big balls. Like spit bars and the shit's all tight. Pissed off, I can whiz all night. Rappers think they lit, but the bic's all mine.
Alright. So the rappers think they're lit, but the bic's all mine. Okay, so the rappers think they're hot, they think they have flames, they think they're on fire, but Tom's the one with the bic lighter, okay? He's the one who's controlling that flame, not you.
I can whiz all night. Rappers think they lit, but the bic's all mine. I really do this, I hear the rumors, I'm going stupid. 1 million flame emojis. I really made it, ain't gonna waste it, I'm going.
This looks nice too.
1 million flame emojis. Sheesh, baby, can I get a rest in peace? Maybe someone should call the police, cause cheese like gonna cook up all the beef like 1 million flame emojis.
Alright, if you didn't catch that, let's go over it. Let's go over it there. Alright, sheesh, can I get a rest in peace? Okay? Maybe somebody should call the police, like, jeez. Alright, hold on.
Maybe someone should call the police, cause cheese gonna cook up all the beef
like we're gonna cook up all the beef. Okay, now remember what Tom told you in Don't Look Down. Was it Don't Look Down? I believe it was. Rappers want a beef. I got the roast pan. Okay, he's got that roast pan. If you want the beef, he'll cook it up for you. Okay, so hey, you want him to cook all the beef again? You want him to? You really want him to? Because he will. Okay, he has the roast pan still. And if you want some cooked beef, he's got it for you. So you don't want beef with Tom. You probably don't want beef from Tom. Okay, keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone should call the police, cause cheese like gonna cook up all the beef like 1 million flame emojis. Keep rapping, maybe one day they'll.
Alright, before Adam goes, I wanted to comment on Tom's verse, okay? Very nice first verse, sets up the song well, okay? Typically, when Tom does songs with other people, Tom has the best verse in the song. Almost exclusively. I can't think of a song, I'm sure there's some out there, but I can't think of one off the top of my head where he didn't have the best verse. I would have to listen to Travelers again, but I feel like I like Struggle Jennings' verse in that better than Tom's, but I can't remember exactly Tom's verse in that song. But other than that, he's always the best verse. He's not the best verse in this song. It's a solid, good first verse. You'll hear the best verse in this song coming up. Let's just go. Let's keep going.
1 million flame emojis. Keep rapping, maybe one day they'll accept you. Nobody thinks you dope except you. Why you?
Keep rapping, maybe one day they'll accept you. Nobody thinks you're dope except you. But Adam, okay, that's step number 1. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So at a time where nobody believes in you, you have to be the only one that believes in yourself. So they at least have that going for them. Okay, yes, nobody else thinks they're any good, and that's fine. But they have step 1 down. You at least have to give them a little bit of credit for that.
Maybe one day they'll accept you. Nobody thinks you dope except you. Why you do the most except views? Keep talking.
Why do you do the most except views? You do the most shit talking. You do the most running your mouth. You do all this stuff the most except get views. Nobody was watching your shit, man. So.
Except you. Why you do the most except views? Keep talking that nobody gonna protect you.
And if you keep running your mouth, you keep, doing the most shit talking out of anybody, no one's going to be there to protect you anymore. Adam's going to be coming.
Except views. Keep talking that nobody gonna protect you. Tell me who's a better duo. Armed to the teeth, headed to a funeral. Yeah, dressed in all black like business as usual. Kill every beat because we numero uno, ho.
Okay. Let me go back. Let's break this little section down here. So this is nice. This is a nice little metaphor here.
Tell me who's a better duo. Armed to the teeth, headed to a funeral.
All right, tell me who's the better duo? Armed to the teeth, heading to a funeral. All right, so the better duo, Tom and Adam. They're heading to a funeral. Whose funeral? Why? The rappers that whose careers they've destroyed. Okay, they're basically saying you're going to shit talk, you're going to talk crap about me and him. We'll make a joke out of you, essentially. We'll put out a track. It'll destroy you. And you'll be dead. Like, your career. It's dead. It's in the ground. It's buried. We'll go to that funeral. And we'll wear some nice black suits. And, we'll pay homage to the end of your career. Because if you come at these men, they're just too talented. You just can't do it. It's suicide. It is suicide to come after either of these men. Mac Lethal found out the freaking hard way. Alright? So, let's go. Although I have not heard Adam really diss anybody, do like a diss song. It might be out there. I'm not familiar enough with his catalog to say one way or the other. But I know Tom, okay? And oh boy, that was... It was hard to watch how brutal that was, the Mac Lethal diss. So...
Accept views, keep talking that nobody gon' protect you. Tell me who's a better duo. Armed to the teeth, headed to a funeral. Yeah, dressed in all black like business as usual. Kill every beat because we numero uno.
Killing every beat because of numero uno.
Looking for some violence, you probably be better off looking for some peace and quiet.
Alright, you're acting like you want to, you're pushing for some violence, or however he says that, or you're looking for some violence, but you should be looking for some peace and quiet, basically. Like, you're acting like you want this violence from us, but you really don't, because when it turns around and it gets pointed in your direction, you're not going to like it. So it's better for you just to go find somewhere to enjoy some nice peace and quiet by yourself, and just leave these men alone. Just leave them alone, alright? They'll leave you alone if you leave them alone. Okay, these guys are not going to go out looking for crap. But if crap comes their way, they know how to handle it, so...
Pushing buttons like you looking for some violence. You probably be better off looking for some peace and quiet. We don't take losses, won't even lose on a diet. I don't never see...
We don't take losses, won't even lose on a diet. Alright, so, that's how much they're winning right now. I've already told you, every song that Tom puts out, Billboard. Everything he does is a win. So they're winning so much right now that they couldn't even lose weight if they went on a diet. Couldn't even lose a pound. So
looking for some peace and quiet. We don't take losses, won't even lose on a diet. I don't never sleep, I can't stand the back of my eyelids. And I ain't put no effort in. You know the rules, man, there's levels in, devils in. Rappers think they better than, but they irrelevant. I've been to start to check my letterman, a veteran.
Okay, so that little section right there, let's break that down, because this is nice too. I really like how he ends this verse.
And I ain't put no effort in. You know the rules, man, there's levels in, devils in. Rappers think they
Alright, so I ain't put no effort in, there's levels in, and the devil's in. Like the devil's in the details, okay?
And I ain't put no effort in. You know the rules, man, there's levels in, devils in. Rappers think they better than, but they irrelevant.
Rappers think they're better than, but they're irrelevant, alright? Any rapper out there that thinks that they're better, that's fine. You're irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. They're doing their own thing. They're doing big things, making big money. So they don't give a shit.
Rules, man, there's levels in, devils in. Rappers think they better than, but they irrelevant. I've been a starter, check my letterman, a veteran.
I've been a starter, check my letterman, a veteran. Okay? So if any of you played like high school sports, if you're a varsity player, you could get a letterman jacket, right? Now, in theory, in theory, you can't forge a letterman's jacket. I mean, you can, let's be honest. I could grab patches and make it look legit, but you get varsity letters for playing a certain amount of time at varsity. Okay, so you're not going to get a letter if you're not a varsity player. So he's a veteran. You could check his letterman because all of his accomplishments will be there on that letterman's jacket, right? So he says he has the proof. He has receipts. He's a veteran. He could show you. He's been doing this a long time, okay? And he's been at the top of this game for a while. So that's kind of how he's saying it there. And I like that he referenced it to a letterman's jacket. So it's a unique way of saying that, I thought.
Think they better than, but they irrelevant. I've been a starter, check my letterman, a veteran. I really made it in
We're about to get the best verse. We're about to get the best verse in this song. It's coming.
Baby, can I get a rest in peace? Maybe someone should call the police, cause cheese like weed. Gonna cook up all the beef like 1 million flame emoji.
I can beat up any rapper easy doing a headstand. I get a million.
Mad Child, he could beat up any rapper doing a headstand. He didn't even need to be standing on his feet. He could do a headstand, whoop your ass still. Come on, Mad Child, let's go.
I can beat up any rapper easy doing a headstand. I get a million fire emojis, all you get is eggplants.
Gets a million fire emojis, you know, so he puts a song out, and what do people put in the comments? The fire emoji, flame, okay, fire, 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 everything fire. So he's saying, hey, I get all these fire emojis whenever I drop something. You're getting eggplants, okay? Nobody gives a shit about what you're putting out, and nobody thinks it's actually fire. Everybody knows my shit's fire, and that's all they're commenting.
Up any rapper easy doing a headstand. I get a million fire emojis, all you get is eggplants. Warlock lord on a Zorlak board. Wet my feet on your face like a doormat door. Coming.
Wipe my feet on your face like a doormat door. Now, I don't know the Zorlak board reference. I feel like that's something I probably could have done a quick Google search. Fill me in, though. If anybody knows what that is referencing, let me know. I actually meant to look it up about a week ago. Okay, so he's coming back into the game. He needs to watch for bitches and snakes. Bitches and fakes? Bitches and fakes. Hold on.
Face like a doormat door. Coming back into the game, but watch for bitches and fakes. I listen close because I can hear the whispering hisses of snakes.
Listen close because he can hear the whispering hisses of snakes. Okay, because you know that music industry. It's full of those snakes, okay? In the grass, slithering along, can't really see them. When you least expect it, you get bit. You know, so he can hear that. He knows he needs to keep an eye out for bitches and fakes, but he also needs to worry about the snakes in the grass, okay? Whether that be producers, labels, what have you, okay?
Back into the game, but watch for bitches and fakes. I listen close because I can hear the whispering hisses of snakes. Lone wolf, looking at my bros like, bro, you need some food in you. Let's eat.
Okay, hold on. Before I let him do this, this is the best part. This is the best part of the entire song. I love this part. This flow right here gets crazy. And the little rhyme scheme he does is nice. It's really nice. The whole thing. So he sets it up. Lone wolf. Bro, you look hungry.
Lone wolf, looking at my bros like, bro, you need some.
Looking at my bros like, bro, you need some food in you. Okay, that's how he's gonna set it up. So lone wolves, looking at my bros, it looks like you need some food in you.
I listen close because I can hear the whispering hisses of snakes. Lone wolf, looking at my bros like, bro, you need some food in you. Let's eat these poodles and drink the blood like it's chicken noodle soup. I'm the first one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle-doo. Looking for a mark that doodle-doo, bashing the toodaloo. Now I'm with the big dog.
Alright, okay. We'll stop it there, so I can break that section down and then I'll let it go. That little snippet right there is my favorite part. Now, he keeps going, and the rest of his verse here is nice too. But this is my absolute favorite part.
Some food in you, let's eat these poodles and drink the blood like it's chicken noodle soup.
Okay, so they need some food in you. So let's eat these poodles and drink their blood up like it's chicken noodle soup. He's the first one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle-doo. He's going to do a mark. Oh god, I need to hear it. Hold on.
Looking at my bros like, bro, you need some food in you. Let's eat these poodles and drink the blood like it's chicken noodle soup. I'm the first one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle-doo. Looking for a mark that doodle-doo, bashing the toodaloo.
Looking for a mark to doodle-doo and, tongue twister.
First one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle-doo. Looking for a mark that doodle-doo, bashing the toodaloo.
Looking for a mark to doodle-doo and bash and toodaloo. Okay? So he's looking for a mark, looking for, you know, whoever his enemy is, his hits, okay? He's looking for him. He's looking for him to knock off, to kill, right? And when he finds him, he's going to bash him, all right, hit him in the head, off him, and then toodaloo. He's going to leave. So he gets up early in the morning, cock-a-doodle-doo, finds his mark to do, bashes him, and then toodaloos. after he eats Poodle's blood like chicken noodle soup. Alright? So, just love that whole scheme right there. It's fire.
The first one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle.
Hold on, let's just listen to the whole part again. Hold on.
Poodles and drink the blood like
Now just shh.
lone wolf. Looking at my bros like, bro, you need some food in you. Let's eat these poodles and drink the blood like it's chicken noodle soup. I'm the first one up in the morning, so cock-a-doodle-doo. Looking for a mark that doodle-doo, bashing the toodaloo. Now I'm with the big dog. Rappers getting paranoid. Still think I'm a pitbull, I'm a Frenchie taking steroids. Let me
Okay.
get this mess-
Still think I'm a pitbull. I'm a Frenchie doing steroids. Pitbull, American Pitbull, right? I'm not familiar with Frenchie the dog, but I'm assuming Frenchie, like French Canadian, right? So he's not a pit bull because he's not American. He's a Frenchie on steroids. Okay, he's a very nice, polite. I believe a Frenchie would be a small, like, furry little thing, maybe, right? You know, but he's been pounding them steroids, and he is big and intimidating now, like an American pit bull, even though he is French Canadian. I'm gonna say he's French Canadian. I don't know. I know he's from Canada. I don't know if he's French Canadian though. But that's just kind of that's what I thought when I first heard that's kind of what he was referencing, the difference between Canada and America. Don't know for sure though, but yeah, I think so.
Still think I'm a pitbull, I'm a Frenchie taking steroids. Let me get this message out. All I see is errand boys. Gang, 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 gang. Everywhere's my territory. You can't intimidate a hitter, make a bully really live it. Yeah, this got my favorite baby, so I always tuck my kid in. Mind of a psycho, but I've been trying to remind you that I've been
Love
trying
this
to be
verse.
kinder. It's getting harder, I'm finding honest with each other. I will honor all my brothers, cause I'm loyal to the core and I won't bother with the others. I really
Loyal to the core, and he won't bother with the others. All right. So you know, if you're not part of his crew, he's not even gonna bother with you. He won't even mess with you. He's loyal to the people who are loyal to him, is what he's saying there. And anybody else, go after yourself, basically. So a really nice way to end that verse there, that
I
child.
will honor all my brothers cause I'm loyal to the core and I won't bother with the others.
I really do this, I hear the rumors, I'm gone stupid. 1 million flame emojis. I really made it, ain't gonna waste it, I'm going crazy. 1 million flame emojis. Sheesh, baby, can I get a rest in peace? Maybe someone should call the police, cause jeez, like we gonna cook up all the beef, like 1 million flame emojis.
All right, cooked up all the beef. All right, the flame emojis are out. We're cooking up the beef. That'll do it, though, I guess. That'll be the reaction. I think we finally have one video to post for you today after 4 tries. So, hopefully this will be up in a little bit, and you guys can take a look at it. That'll do it, though. I wanted to do Revenge. That's the next one I'm looking for. There's not a good video out that doesn't have lyrics yet. As soon as that's up there, we'll get that one. But that'll do it for today for Tom and Adam. Said this is Fire Emojis. It's a good song. Really good song. That'll do it, though. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.